weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show too. But you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
And you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Speedy in at shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Davis. And it's Durant. And it's Lillard in at the point guard.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Irving can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Speedy. Misses the three. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Quinn Snyder for a moment. Talking to Coach, he said that this is one of the few times he's not had to worry about defense hitting into a game. Coach said, it's nice knowing that the more scoring there is, the better it is for the game. And the better it is for us, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws here for the night. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the West All-Stars have possession. Lillard, the pass to Speedy. Davis dishes to Leonard. Here's Speedy. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 6 points for Freak.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Here's Speedy. The three-pointer, no good. The West All-Stars on D. 3-point lead. Anthony kicks to LeBron. Second shot opportunity. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from George. Marcus All checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's Speedy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Speedy's got 9.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Wall kicks to George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Speedy. He's got 9. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by George. And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 1. Outside Anthony. Stolen away. Here's Lillard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
New players in now for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Durant. Batum comes in for Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Speedy.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. All out there with DeRozan. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Anthony. And it's James in at the 4.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
Here's Speedy. East grabs the miss.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Wall kicks to James. They set the pick. Durant against George. Back to LeBron. George with the screen on Leonard. 5 on the clock. Nobody near George. Can't capitalize on the good screen.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good. Durant.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
The feed to DeRozan. It's George on the wing, defended by Durant. James wide open. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Speedy, and the 3 ball is good. Speedy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now Leonard, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And Leonard gets it to go.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here is George. He has 7. The kick out to Wall. And that one comes up a bit short.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Paul George. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 13-4 run. Durant, the pass to Speedy, lets the 3 fly, and yes, sir, that one drops. Speedy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now, here's George. He's got 9. James sets the screen for George. LeBron outside. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by the West.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here is George. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Wall. Off target from the wing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
The dish to Davis. Harden outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And now a 7-point West All-Star lead. Harden's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Anthony kicks to George. 1:10 left in the first half. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. George has got 12 in the game.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's DeRozan. Can't hit. Great D that time from Durant. And so here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Passes it to Speedy for 3. And that one's good. Speedy's got 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Wall. It's rebounded by the West. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's DeRozan. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Speedy. Got it off in time, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the West All-Star.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Party.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Speedy in a 2-guard. Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Speedy. And it's off from 3-point range. Anthony dishes the Wall. LeBron outside. Left side Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The East All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Lillard with it. There's the pass to Speedy. Outside, Davis. Off the screen. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Irving passes to Anthony. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Wall's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Outside, Davis. Here's Speedy. 20 points for him. Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. Speedy's got 23 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And some changes here for the East. Drummond's checked in for Paul. Big group substitution here for the East. Paul Millsap's checked in for Drummond. LeBron comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Paul George is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Thomas subbed in for Kemba Walker. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Durant's checked in for Gasol. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Anthony Davis. Speedy's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Paul in for Lillard. Back to Durant. Pass to Speedy. From deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time